All my people, can I get a hello? You already know who it is. I go by the name of Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, and we outside for the Hello Effect Experience Part 3. Who I got the pleasure sitting next to right now?
You know who I is, Weirdo The Jay, baby,
Alright, for people that probably don't know,
Mm-hmm.
let them know like where you from and what you do. Like, what's your talent?
Well, I'm from Newark, I'm from around the way, I'm an artist, singer, rapper, producer, I kind of do it all out here, you know what I mean?
That's what's up. So let the people know, like, how did you get into music? And I mean, did music find you, or did you find music?
Low key, it kind of went both ways. Like it found me, and I found it at the same time because I was performing in front of the whole school, like the middle school. It was lunch, and my brother, his long lived past, he passed, may he rest. He was like, "Yo, Jay, I heard you freestyle, like freestyle in front of them. I know you scared, but do it." I'm like, "All right." I did it. Everybody liked me. Everybody loved the bars, the flow. Like they even started calling me Biggie because
Oh,
of Biggie
word.
Smalls. Yeah, they was like, "Yo, you rap just like him." And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that,
All right, as long as they ain't call you it for the looks.
Yeah, I was like, I hold it for the looks. Like,
All
had to make sure.
right, so how did that make you feel? I mean, for somebody saying your style, I mean, resembles to somebody quote unquote that's a great. How did you feel at that moment?
At that moment, I felt blessed. I felt like, wow, like at first when I'm growing up, Biggie Smalls was like an idol for me. Like he was really like an idol. Then it turned to Wu-Tang Clan, but Biggie Smalls, he was my idol. Like I'm like, yo, I like Juicy. I like all of them. Like One More Chance. Like I'm feeling all of them. And I'm like, yo, y'all saying I rap just like him? Like y'all don't know what that does to me. Like I felt like a legend. Like I can do this for real, for real. I can do this.
Nah, that's what's up. So how has your journey been since then? Like, you know what I mean? Especially somebody, like I said, calling you like your style resembles one of the greats. That should
Yeah.
have motivated you to like, you know what? If somebody compare me to that person, I probably got a shot. So just tell us about
Yeah.
that.
The journey, literally, I'm gonna say y'all so honest with you. The journey it was hard at first, recording. Like, I used to like how I even got the name Weirdo The Jay. I used to get bullied, you know what I mean? Like
Okay, sorry to hear that.
yeah, but it happens, it's life, you a big kid, you especially you growing up in the hood, like you gonna get bullied. So and I'm like into different things, like, watching TV like shows, not being outside, Power Rangers, superheroes, like I'm all in all of that. And like at first I didn't have the right equipment to record, so I was way off beat. Like I was way, way off beat. Then I got like the right equipment, started focusing, going good, figuring out my rapping scheme. And they started messing around with me. They were like, yo, I like this, I like this. I had to originally change the name. I was going at J Road at first.
Okay.
But then like somebody, they called me weird. I was talking to my brother. We still smile about this. He was like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm weird. I don't want to fake me. I just can't go by weird. Let me add the O. He was like, let me add the O. They was like, you can't just go by weirdo too. I'm like, And then I was like, Tyler the Creator. I like Tyler the Creator. So I removed them like Weirdo The Jay. Like, let me do something like that. I like
Ah,
that. That's a good sound right there.
Now that sound fire. So let me ask you a question. So what do you need like right now? If anybody that looking that could help you take your career to the next level? Because I don't know if you got a team. I don't know if you got anybody that's in place that can help you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I interview a lot of up and coming indie artists and stuff like that, and a lot of them don't have the tools because they look at stuff that they see on the internet, and it's
Yeah.
because it's coming from a famous or familiar face, they automatically think that it's true. But from the people that I've been interviewing, like I told you outside, off camera, it's the unfamiliar faces that's gonna get you to the door.
Yeah.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what do you need if anybody can help you right now?
What I just need is, like, sending the music out there, listening, tuning in, enjoying the craft. Like, oh, he a little different. Like, I like this. Even now my sister, she make music too.
Okay.
My brother, he make music too. My best friend make music. Everybody around me, really, we make music. And they always tell me like, yo, you rap different than everybody else. That's how I know you're gonna make it. So that's really just what I need. Somebody just to tune in, listen. Like, especially I do my own thing. Like, I'm at home recording. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like going to the studio soon, but I be at home recording. Like, And especially if I feel it, like, oh, like a feature, I can get this done like that. I ain't gotta.
All right, so you pretty much want people to give you a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me a chance to listen, and I could,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, get you to be a fan that you hear my stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so how would you describe your sound, though? You know what I mean? Because you said you rap different. So
Yeah.
how would you describe your sound if you was like, listen, if you explain this to somebody that's new?
Yeah. I describe the sound as like, it's not like everybody else's. Like, you know, I rap double entendres and just flow going crazy, like breath control crazy, like you hear different words in every song, and you sometimes you won't even know what they mean, like T.I. rapping to you, like not even big words, just like, oh, I didn't know that was a word, like it's just it's really different. Like it's just, that's how I also got the name Weirdo, because I wanted to be different. Like I didn't want to rap about like selling drugs, you know, the regular stuff. I wanted to rap about like taking girls to parties, going to parties, like, you know, getting girls bags and stuff. Like just wanted to be something a little different.
Yeah, you gotta make it fun. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what I call reality rap. You know what I mean? Because a lot of artists that's out there, big artists, you know what I mean, the stuff that they talk about, they ain't living it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so I feel like you'll have more fun talking about stuff that relates to you. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to portray an image that could possibly, you know what I mean, turn on you at the end of the day. I understand we get rewards for talking crazy and stuff like that, but let the reality come in. Somebody, you know what I mean, want to test you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. So I'm happy you said that. So talk about the times where, you know what I mean, you felt like giving up. You know what I mean? Like
that really, it be a couple times when I'm like going through Rogers block, or like this song ain't popping like how I thought it was gonna pop. It's been a couple times. Like last time, like I was looking at my streams, and I like on TikTok, I posted a song on TikTok and Instagram, and like I'm getting 1,000 streams like on TikTok, like 1,000 people looking, 1,000 people like the song. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I drop it, nobody really tuned in like that. I could see the numbers. So I'm just looking, I'm like, yo, what's going on here? Like I don't think this music cut out for me. Then my ex-girl at the time, she was like, yo, your music great. My sister like, yo, your music great. You good. Like, and that's what it told me, like, yo, it takes time. Everything, it takes time. Like I can't just be like, go to sleep one day like, oh, yo, my song popping now. Like when even T-Pain, I like T-Pain too. Like listen to him. He said on the interview like, yo, my #1 song took a whole year
that's a fact.
for me to blow up. I was like, oh, yo, I'm rushing this joint. Like,
you got to stay consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you, like I said, you got to be able to take constructive criticism. But my question is, who do you decide to take it from? You know what I mean? Because you got to know the difference when somebody really trying to give you something to help you, and when somebody just hating. You know what I mean? Because we live in a world, I mean, as you can see, it's a lot of those. But if you put yourself out there, you got to be able to know how to navigate and stuff like that. So how do you, I mean, you men with that, like far as like, you said you got a sister that does music, you got a team. Of course you go to your team, but one thing I tell artists, you got to go with people that's not your team, because sometimes you can have yes people because they don't want to hurt your feelings, but you don't get a trophy for participating. You know what I mean? You got to be great at what you do. Keep working on yourself. So who do you listen to?
I listen to my uncle.
Okay.
I listen to my brother, because my brother, he like one of those people like, I'll never lie to you. He never lied to me. Like if it's not good, he'll tell me like, yo, this ain't good. My uncle like, yo, this ain't good. Like do this, do that, do that. Like I listen to like even my friends now. I show them a song, they be like, yo, what y'all think about this? He be like, oh, I ain't feeling this. Like this is what you do differently. Like I gotta listen to people that's like close to me that I know ain't hating on me. They actually want to see me succeed.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like I told you outside off camera, like I was working with this artist. I would show them to my like other people, associates, and I ain't gonna call them my friends, associates. They was like, yo, my verse was good, but he's him.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what that supposed to mean? He's him. Like, are you talking about his personality? You talking about how he looks? Like you're not giving me any critique back. You just saying he's him. Like that's not bro. I don't listen to people like that. Like especially I ain't
gonna lie. That sounded a little hate. You know what I mean? Because
Lou.
All he had to say was like, look, I like your joint, you know what I mean, and I like his a little bit more better if he liked it a little bit more better. He ain't had to say him like I ain't him, why I can't be him?
What was wrong with me? Like
all right, so the songs that you performing tonight, is they just like fun throwaway songs, or if they off a project, or you dropping a project? What's going on you like far as like an artist?
So these songs, one I just recently just dropped. My music, it got taken down
Wow.
on all platforms. Like, it got all of my songs, and I had like a year catalog. Like, I showed people my music, they be like, "Yo, this your catalog?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's a bunch of songs like back to back." Yeah, it got taken down. I was using DistroKid, and an accident happened, and they took all my music down.
What you mean an accident happened?
Like, they was like, "Oh, the paid membership didn't go through." So
Nah, they shouldn't have taken music down.
and I'm like, "Oh, okay, maybe it's just me." So I'm looking, the joint paid for. I'm like, "What y'all talking about?" Like, and I'm trying to call. DistroKid don't got no number.
Nah,
Like,
no.
they ain't got no number. I'm talking about shit like, "Yo, you see this?" Like, yeah, I tried to call that number. That don't work. I'm like, "Yo, what's going on here?" Like, I got to talk to an AI bot.
Yeah. That's to be honest with you, I left DistroKid. You know what I mean? Not because of that. It was some other reason, but I can give you some advice. Go to Bandcamp.
Bandcamp.
A lot of people on that. That's direct to consumer. You know what I mean? In a sense, so you can sell. You know what I mean? Your music on that stuff.
Yeah.
So just do some research. You know what I mean? I don't have the research right now because I'm in the process of creating one. But I do a weekly show. I'm not doing it today, but on Sundays with 2 other members. It's called the Mic Council.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna send you some information when we get off the camera. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna start having guests come up there. That's another platform that we created. You know what I mean? To help indie artists and anybody with a business, entrepreneur, or politician that want to be seen and heard.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you plan on releasing a project though?
Oh yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Do you have a time frame you want to release it, or you just like, you know what? Let me put it together before I get out information.
So I'm still putting it together, but I already know the date. It's gonna be October 31st. It's gonna be Halloween.
Okay. Why you pick that date?
So the album name is called Weirdmageddon. It's like the destroyer of the world. Like, it's Weirdmageddon. Like, all my weirdos riding and everything like that. And I'm like, and also I stole it from Gravity Falls. To be sorry, steal it from the show, you know. And I'm like, yo. And you know, they say on Halloween, this is a real spiritual thing. Like, I looked it up and everything like that. I stole it from my favorite TV show too. They was like, listen, on Halloween, the gates of the underworld, heaven, they all break down. So I'm like, oh, so there's gonna be ghosts and goblins on Halloween? And I got an album called Weirdmageddon, where ghosts and goblins is in Weirdmageddon.
Oh yeah.
I like that. That makes sense. I was like, okay, I'm gonna drop it October 31st. You know what I mean?
All right, that's what's up, man. I mean, like, all right. So I got a few more questions before I get you up out of here.
Yeah.
My first question is, name something that you currently like love about hip hop, today hip hop. You know what I mean? And you could be a fan. You know what I mean? And also give your point of view as an artist too, because you in that field, even though you're not signed, but I'm pretty sure you want to be signed. So, so what you love about hip hop right now?
Right now, what I'm loving it, everybody trying to do a different thing.
Okay.
Everybody trying to do a different thing. I know artists going to the countryside, the Cookie Crunch side, and they all the way in New York. Like, I know artists who going to like hip hop, R&B. They like trying to make their own new genre. Like, I'm really liking that. It's everybody doing something different now. They ain't rapping about doing this, doing that. They all trying to have fun in life, like not trying to take it too serious. I like that. And as an artist, like, my point of view, I'm really liking it because I do different beats. Like, I do, like, you know, Sexy Drill, Cash Cobain, bass swag. I do joints like that, like Eddie Will. Like, I do stuff like that. So seeing them like come up, like, that's really like seeing big artists take that, and you really be like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like, I saw A Boogie do a song with Zeddy Will and Kyle Rich. I was like, yo, bro, I ain't never seen that before. Like a big artist like that, in my point of view, that's real good.
Nah, that's a fact. All right, that's dope. I mean, to hear. All right, before we get up out of here, you know what I mean, you mind dropping, you know what I mean, a positive message to the youth that's looking at this and want to do anything in life right now?
The positive view I could really tell you is, yo, just keep being yourself. If you get bullied, if you feel like the world out to get you, you alone, no, somebody's always there. Like, for me, I'm always there to support. I'm always there to hear. Like, I'm always there to listen. Like, I don't really always do a lot of talking. I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna just listen to it. Like, yo, be yourself. It's okay being weird. You'll do big things with being different. Big things. I promise you that.
Nah, that's a fact. I just let the people know where they could follow you at and support you at.
All right, y'all can go follow me at Weirdo The MFJ on Instagram, Weirdo The J1 on TikTok. I'm everywhere. I'm redropping all of these songs real soon. I promise y'all, it's gonna be a fun little year. I can promise you that. Just follow me on that.
All right, just name the album again.
Weird Mageddon.
All right, and you said it's gonna be out in Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween.
All right, you know what I mean? Once again, I go by the name Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect, also the Worldwide Fleet DJs. And we outside of the House of Playoki for the Hello Experience Part 3. Don't miss out on this interview. Hello.